Back, everybody, with Jack Mitchell. We're going to talk local places to donate, right?
Yeah, you know, a lot of people calling in to and showing up on Facebook posting saying, hey, where can we make donations, not just for goods and services, for animals, for people, but monetary donations.
Sure.
And you certainly want the money to stay within Amador County, money to stay within Calaveras County. And there's two organizations that I have a relationship with that I think many of us do. The Amador Community Foundation in Jackson on Main Street, 148 Main Street. The Amador Community Foundation, their phone number is 223-2148. That's where you want to make your donation. In Calaveras County, they have a Calaveras Community Foundation. That's at 1241 South Main Street in Angels Camp. Their number is 209-736-1845. So
Right.
you definitely want to go to those spots. And again, the money stays and goes where it needs to go.
Right.
There's a lot of good organizations out there, not knocking anybody. Everybody's doing their part, but if you want it to stay local, those are definitely going to stay.
Well, I think that's you want to make sure you get to, and honestly, when these kinds of situations arise, you get worried because there are a lot of charlatans out there
Sure.
and things that show up, and there's the good and the bad. Certainly don't want to focus on the bad here, but you'd have things that show up. So this is keeping the money local, keeping it going where it needs to go, and they've got a good program. So.
And there's so many in need, and they don't know how to take the first step. And a lot of times people want to help and give and they don't know how to take the first step.
Well, and there's always that fear. Where's it go?
Right.
And I also have to put a shout out to the Jackson Rancheria for that evacuation
fantastic.
center, which we didn't talk about. And there's so many different stories to talk about. But the Red Cross set up out there. I delivered papers on my route last night. And we got free papers out there. There was about 80 people, 100 people out there
Wow.
still evacuated.
So let's get back to that. You run the paper and you have a route?
I have a route. I have a route. And actually, it's kind of interesting because when the fire first broke out, they said the 17,000 block of Butte Mountain. Well, I've delivered that route. People always ask why you deliver the route. And one, it's not difficult, but it gets me close to the guys so that when they say, oh, it's raining, I don't want to wrap the bag. Well, I'm doing it, so you can do it.
There you go.
Right.
But we knew the area, and it kind of gives you an idea of, I immediately knew when it was up there. I was like, ooh, there's a lot of, and obviously within Amador County, the chance for fire, it's always been a question, it's always a question of when, and it just happened to be now. So.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for your hard work. I know that a lot of times, at times like this, people are running around and people don't say, they forget to say thank you. And,
there's been a lot of thank yous out there.
Believe me.
A lot of misplaced. Like I said before, it's
Right.
a team, or at least towards me, it's a team effort. The sheriffs, the fire departments, all the media,
PG&E.
everyone, PG&E, they're all coming together to get the information out. It's not always the information you want to hear necessarly, and it's not always happy stuff, but
But
and
at
it's
least,
tough.
but
they do
get
get
it.
it out there.
That's it. Speaking of teams, I want to say happy birthday to a better half of my team, T. Fox, this morning.
Tommy Fox, happy birthday.
Fox.
Yeah, he's
Hairiest man in show business. We'll be right back, everybody.
I didn't embarrass you.